guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, you guys can see we are doing another vlog style type video. My life is very busy and very on the go right now, so I hope you guys enjoy this video regardless. I have so much stuff to update you guys on. There's still so much going on. If you guys watch my recent video, then you know what I'm talking about. If not, I will have it linked on the corner of the screen, whichever corner it is. I'm feeding the dogs right now, and then we're gonna take them outside and let them go to the bathroom and everything, and then I have some stuff that I wanted to talk to you guys about. You guys ready to go outside? Are you done? Come on, let's go out. Oh, look how beautiful. Oh my goodness. First, I have something to tell you guys that happened this week that has been completely crazy. Oh, the sun. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you guys are pretty much up to date on what's kind of been going on. Like I said, if you guys saw the last video, you guys know that we're looking for land because we are finally going to be building our farm. It's so exciting. We're looking at land, looking at houses, looking at building a house and all that good stuff. I did go into detail about all of that in my other video if you're interested, but basically we have been trying to get ready for that. So that means that we have so much stuff that we've been doing. So that's what brings me into this crazy story that I'm about to tell you guys that happened this week. So this week we've pretty much been focusing on the pit, as I like to call it. You guys may or may not know that we used to have a swimming pool in our backyard. A few years ago we had a pool installed. It was like a big above ground pool, and basically whenever you're getting a pool installed, basically they have to dig out the area to like level it because it's going to be full of water. So because we're getting ready to move, we decided obviously to get rid of our pool. We went on and we tore it down, we sold it, but then we were left with this giant pit in the yard. So this is the pit. It's just like a gigantic pit in my yard. It was actually a lot deeper. You can see we've been filling it in with like a bunch of crap, which is like another part of the story. So mine and Patrick's goal this week was basically to be prepping the land to be able to list the house for sale, make sure the yard was in 100% good shape and all that kind of stuff. But that obviously meant that we had to fill in the pit, you know, to get the ground ready for putting the house up for sale. So the other day Patrick was at work and I had the whole day free, so I decided to come out and basically just mow the grass really good. We've been getting so much rain, basically just pelted with rain day after day. It's been really hard to keep up with the grass. It leaves these big mounds of cut grass everywhere, and it's just like these huge like little hills. It almost looks like little hay bale hills, basically. Like it's basically this. Do you see how there's just like ton of this? It's basically just the cut grass, which it dries out and then it kind of feels like basically a dry hay or whatever. So that was pretty much covering our yard. And a few days after I mowed, my brother sent me a text message. Patrick and I were not home. He sent us a message and he was like, this huge snake was hiding underneath one of those hay piles in the yard. We were like, oh my gosh, there's probably snakes all in the grass out there. They're probably hiding. I'm sure that they love hiding underneath all those like hay piles. My brother sent us pictures of the snake and I have no idea what type of snake it was, but I'm not really worried about the fact that there was a snake, but I don't know what kind of snake it was. If you guys know what kind of snake that was, let me know in the comments down below. I'm definitely wanting to know. And I also just don't want to attract more, just for the general sake of the fact that the dogs do come out in the yard with me a lot, and obviously I don't want a snake infested yard. So my brother obviously left the snake alone. He just left it alone and came in the house and brought the dogs in so they wouldn't go near it or anything, and that was fine. But we obviously didn't want that grass to like lure more snakes into the yard. So we decided what better way to fill in the pit than to fill it up with all of the hay. So like all of this hay that you guys see was literally in our yard. It took me and Patrick like a whole day, but we basically came out here and raked the entire yard and raked all of the cut grass, hay, whatever piles, and we basically are just filling the pit up with it. And it's a lot cheaper than ordering dirt because we have to fill this up like before we can leave basically, and then, you know, kind of like press it down and make sure that the grass grows through it, which you can already see a bunch of grass growing through over there, which is really good. Although now that we've been filling the pit up with hay, I guess it's a snake pit now. I didn't really think about that. It's fine, it's fine. I also have an update for you guys about Butter's tank because there's been a lot of changes inside of the house, so I'm gonna show you guys that update right now. All right guys, so I got a little bit of bad news about the fish tank situation, but if y'all are ready for some realness about what I'm dealing with my house right now, guys, there are my fish tanks. There's Butter's new tank, which we got to talk about. And then I actually have my dining table and my chairs moved back in here. We're trying to get the dining room ready for pictures. You know how you have to like take pictures to sell a house? I know my table looks so funny. It's like all wrapped up in the plastic still because we had this in storage. Basically because we never use our dining set, which it is really pretty. Like it's a really nice set, and it's an antique set actually we got from an antique shop in Nashville. And I was gonna put Butter's new tank right here. You guys know I had the big armoire, guys. Oh my gosh, everything is changing. Everything's changing. It's crazy. Look how pretty this horse picture is I have. We're gonna be hanging this on the wall in here in the dining room for pictures, you know. So yeah, you guys are probably like, what's going on with Butter's new tank? So this is the 46 gallon sitting here in the dining room floor. You can obviously see the armoire bottom, which used to be the big armoire chest that I have. It's a two-piece set, and we had this sitting on the table top, basically sitting there. We actually moved it into storage. So you know what that means? It means sadly we are not going to be setting Butter up in that after all, because we are trying to move. I was thinking about it and I was like, honestly, Butter and Bagel are fine in their tanks. Obviously I would rather them be together, but it's just not happening right now. I'm kind of just having to go with life and like what's been going on, honestly, and there's just like so much going on, and it doesn't make a lot of sense to upgrade Butter and Bagel into this, and then whenever we move to the new place, even if that's like 2 months from now, 5 months from now, whatever it is, I don't know what life is going to happen, but it doesn't make sense to put her in here. And then whenever we move to the new property, I would have to empty this tank and then have her essentially in like a bucket or something, and then have to go and set this up at the new place. It just makes so much more sense to set this up at the new place when we get there, and then fill it up and have it completely ready, and then the day that she would go in there, just move her, the filter, and like her plants and stuff in here that same day. You know what I mean? Like, it makes so much more sense. Yeah, here's the table. So you can see we have it wrapped for like the sake of keeping the table from getting dented or scratched or messed up or anything, because it is an antique table. It's really pretty. And then you can see my beautiful roses. Look how pretty. I've been really stressed out and I've been so crazy, hectically busy just getting the house ready, you know, and Patrick knows that I've been crazy stressed, so he brought me roses the other night and I started crying, honestly, because it was really sweet and thoughtful of him, and these are so beautiful. Like, look how pretty. You guys were asking about why I'm packing right now, if like we're technically building a house or whatever and we don't even have land yet. Yes, it's very premature, but here's the thing. If we do find land and it already has a house on it, we have to be ready to move like within the month. You know what I'm trying to say? So like, the economy here is absolutely booming. So basically, if we found a property, because we're already looking, if we found one tomorrow, we would need to make an offer on it if we were sure about it, like immediately. But I did see a lot of comments just curious if we're moving like right now, and like what's gonna happen, blah blah blah. And I'm like, no, we're not moving today. We may not even be moving in the next week, especially if we build. It could be like 5 or 6 months before we get to move. But like I said, if we find land with a house on it, we have to be ready. So that's what this is all about. Yeah, so that's the update with Butter's tank. I am waiting to put her in the new tank until we move. I feel like that makes a lot more sense. Okay, we need to go pick Blue's food now, and then we're gonna go in and we're gonna feed him, because I haven't fed him today, and I need to pick those blooms that just recently bloomed last night. Look how beautiful. Isn't this just like the prettiest thing? So magical. This red one is even prettier. Look how pretty this red one is. Oh, they're so gorgeous. Blue loves these, so we're gonna go on and pick them and then take them to him. And I have some more blooms coming. This one, there's another one. Oh, I love them. Are you enjoying the warm ground? Sweet babies. Hey Bubba. He's like, I just woke up. I woke him up coming in here to feed him. But look, I brought you some beautiful food. He's like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, he sees it. He's like, this is my favorite. Oh, you want the greens first, not the flower. Okay, you do you, that's fine. Such a good boy. Alright guys, that is it for today's vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to follow along on this journey of vlogs and moving, and I don't even know what else. We also have to go to Pet Supplies Plus soon. We're going to be going to the pet store soon for a vlog, so if you're interested in seeing that, feel free to subscribe down below as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next time. Be kind. Bye.